doing videos, you know, I don't got enough time. It seemed like I'll be doing something much. But I was out and about, and every time I do a video, it seems like I'll speak. I've spoken to somebody about printer related issues or whatnot. So when I do have these little conversations, I say, let me jump online and talk to people and share these conversations I'm having about this DTF. Now, um, you can have a two-headed printer, you can have a four-headed printer, you can have a single-headed printer, right? So I'm gonna say this again. You can have a four-headed printer, two-headed printer, or single-headed printer, right? Now, you got to understand this. DTF is evolving, and a lot of people is getting into it. They're not doing a lot of research, or they done research and they ready to take a dive and say, hey, I'm gonna go get this printer, two head, single head, four head, or whatever. And you guys purchase the printer, you get it set up, it's printing perfectly fine. Start having issues with the printer. It can be print issues, it can be, banding, it can be ink dripping, can't get it to print right, whatever the case may be. Please understand this, guys. Print environment setup has to be proper. If it's not proper, you're going to have issues with a brand new printer, used printer, any type of printer that you possibly can actually want to convert over to DTF. If you have your printer in a room and it's not properly ventilated, you can have issues with the ink. It can start clogging up, or it can start not printing as vibrant as it's supposed to. You can have banding inside the prints. White can be missing lines, color can be missing lines, or it can be all the above, right? So, um, the reason why I'm saying this because it just seems like a lot of people will actually fault the manufacturer. You will fault the person that sold you the printer, or didn't do the proper research on the printer. You got it, it's printing perfectly fine, but you start having these issues because you didn't research DTF far enough to know that the print environment and humidity control is very, very important. So that's the conversation that I was having with someone because, you know, after you purchase a $10,000 printer or a $15,000 printer or an $8,000 printer or $1,000 printer, don't matter what dollar amount you purchase, if you don't have the right environment, it's going to hurt your business and it's going to hurt your pocket. And you probably could say, hey, this manufacturer sold me this bullshit printer. Oh, I had this printer only was printed for 3 days, or it only was printed for a week. It only was printed for 90 days, and then the printer stopped printing, and then you call the manufacturer and start complaining like as if he sold you something that was not tested before you got it. So I'm not saying this to smut on anybody. I'm not saying this to talk bad or talk down on anybody, but it just like it hurts me when I have to tell somebody and it seems like they like things they already kind of know but didn't really know, but they just want to hear from somebody else so they can have some type of clarification of what's going on with this high price printer they bought and it's not printing to to their liking. So I have conversations all the time, and then it can be the agitation of the inks. You can miss a cleaning cycle. You can say I'll do it later because I don't feel like doing it right now. It could be whatever the case, whatever the case. But it happens. It happens to the best of us too, and it happens to people that's in the business just starting out or people that's been seasoned as well. It happens to everybody. It's not just a who it picks and choose who, but you got to just understand it comes with protocol. You have to know what's going on with your print environment. Have the best print environment set up, the right ventilation. You don't have a printer set in the back of a hot room or somewhere that's deep, deep down in the back somewhere. You want to have it somewhere that's kind of up front so where it can get some type of ventilation and the printer can be, printing perfectly fine. And you be like, wow, it's kind of hot in here and the printer not printing good, but I don't know what's wrong, So that's the thing I'm talking about. I had another person that I spoke to. He didn't have nowhere to detect the humidity in the room to see if no monitoring, no nothing. He was just printing for 3 to 4 months, and he said one day he just started printing like crap, and I don't know what happened. And I said, "What was your humidity?" He didn't know what that was. So this is the thing that I'm saying. Please do the proper uh, research on the printer and the environment you need to have set up for the printer. Just don't try to rush into the DTF, because when you have problems, the person that you purchased the printer from, they only can give you technical support for so long. And then once it's out of their hands, you have to go back and resort back to the manufacturer. It's kind of like buying a cell phone. Once the phone, something happens with it, the technical team, you get on the phone, they ask you what goes on. We're gonna reset your device for you. Do this, do that. Or you calling from this device? No, make sure you call from a different device, because you do a couple processes. And once you do that, and they say, hey, well, you have to send the phone back in. We can't help you with that. We tried everything. And that's kind of the same thing with DTF. When you call the person that sold you the printer and say, hey, we have this issue, and say, oh, we can help you figure it out, and they're going to ask you a couple of questions trying to figure out, hey, what did you do? How long this happened? This the first time? Or what you did led up to this? And then you're going to start explaining yourself. They're going to try to come up with a common ground of what's going on, because they're giving you technical support, right? So after they give you this technical support and they go through everything from an hour or two, tell you to soak this, do that, or whatever, and they cannot help you, then they're going to tell you to go back and talk to the manufacturer. Even though you may purchase the printer from them, but it's a manufacturer. That's what happens. So that's why I say it's kind of like a cell phone, and I had the issues, before, but luckily I was able to help somebody resolve it, and they saved it in good time. But everybody's not going to be fortunate like that. You're not going to be able to call somebody one time when you're having a problem 2 o'clock in the morning or whatnot, or 1 o'clock in the morning or whatnot. But luckily, some people go the extra mile when when they looking for somebody who need help, and then they call you up and, hey, you're available. I talk to people 2, 3, 4 in the morning. But at the same time, it just research, guys. That's all I'm about to say. Cut this conversation short. And for the ones who watch the channel, we have a lot of valuable information that's on the channel. You got to just go through all the videos, and you'll find something pertaining to what you like. Or if not, call me up, say, hey, we have this issue right here. Can you help us? So I'm going to just say that. But don't use any foreign inks in your printer. If you buy the printer from the manufacturer, use the manufacturer's ink. Do not use any other ink because somebody told you it was good, or you seen somebody printing with it, said it's softer, I like the way it feels. Do not do that. If your prints are coming out too hard to touch, too rough, feeling like cardboard, then go with a gradient. Just print gradient. Don't print super heavy white. Go ahead and print, knock the white off the black. Try different methods before you try to use somebody else's ink just because you're trying to save on the price or the film. All this stuff is together for a reason. Don't mix and match. I say this. Do not mix and match. If your supplier who you got your printer from has ink, purchase it. So if you won't have no problems with it. And if you do have problems, then your humidity, something is going on inside your print room. Inside your room setup, something is going on in there is not right. That's all I can say for now. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm out.